back to my YouTube channel. My name is everytime. In today's video I'll be sharing something very important. I'm sharing some tips that would help us, that would help you, that would help me even as the year goes by. Come closer. If you know that, if you feel like the year has not started for you, we're already in March, and in my head I just feel like there are some persons that feels like this is March and I have not achieved anything. I just thought that there will be some people that are finding it difficult to get started. Some persons even feels like it's already late, what can I still do? But I'm telling you, it's not too late, and you can get started with something, and you can even still achieve something. It's not too late. So I'll be sharing 5 tips in this video. That's 5 things that will help you get started, that would help you do more meaningful things, that will help you have a productive month and a more productive year, even as the year keeps running by. So the first thing I've come to talk about is procrastination. It's leading me to my first point, which is stop procrastinating. So procrastination is a thief of time. Yes, procrastination, it will keep stealing your time, it will keep stealing your attention. You would not focus your energy on the things you're supposed to focus on. You would not get started with something. You would not do anything until you stop procrastinating. Yes, you will just keep finding yourself saying, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and you are not able to do anything because you keep procrastinating. So that's my first point. My first point is that you should deal with procrastination. You should find every reason to say, I don't want to procrastinate again. You should find something reasonable doing. You should stop wasting your time on saying, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. At the end of the day, you are unable to do anything. So the first thing is that you should stop procrastinating. Admit to yourself that you are a procrastinator. Admit to yourself that you are procrastinating. Don't come and say that don't come and say I'm not procrastinating, just trying to figure things out. You're not figuring anything out. You will keep procrastinating until the year finish. So the first thing you should admit to yourself is that you're a procrastinator and you want to stop procrastinating. It's also bringing me to my second point, which is get your priorities right. Get your priorities right and straight. Getting your priorities right, getting your priorities straight will make you focus and channel your energy on the important things. You would always go for the important things. You would not wake up in the morning and start doing things that are not important. You would not wake up in the morning and start just scrolling through everything that are not important. You will see yourself getting wasted while wasting time. I use myself as an example. Sometimes ago, I would even wake up in the morning. In fact, I want to be there always. So I would always, when I'm on my phone, when I'm on Instagram, when I'm on Facebook, when I'm on YouTube, I get carried away. So there's no space for me to say, let me put out this my phone. Before you know it, I'm already spending 3 hours, 4 hours on Facebook, and somebody is asking me how am I getting time to do all of those things? But I tell you, I discovered it's a total waste. Yes, it's a total waste, because when I begin to channel my energy on social media, it's a total waste. So getting your priorities right is why I held this paper with me, because I remember I have somebody there that has like a daily routine for what she wants to do in a particular day, what she wants to achieve in a particular day. So this might be useful for you to plan your day. Yes, to plan it ahead, to know that this is what I want to do. If the first thing you want to do is to wake up and do your daily devotions, do everything, start off by doing that. Then the next thing, just in order, just for you to, channel your energy on those things you have planned for the day. And don't forget that while you are getting those priorities, while you are planning those things, make sure you are going for the things that are achievable. Make sure you are going for the things that are reasonable. Don't go and don't set your priorities on things that are unachievable. Don't set your priorities on things that are useless. Maybe somebody will go and start a routine like this and we go on social media. Maybe go on social media will be the first thing you are putting. You go on social media for 5 hours. It's not, I'm not saying something that is not real. It is reality. It's happening. We have persons that can spend the whole day just on their phone. It might not even be social media, it might be movie, it might be anything. But when you get your priorities right, when you want to channel your energy on those things that will be of benefit to you, then you will know better. You will know better what to set right as your priority. Then it's also bringing me to my next point is, taking action. For those things you want to do, you should take action for those things you want to do. Take for instance, you have planned to do something in a day. You want to wake up and pray, you want to wake up and do, after praying you want to do your house chores, after doing this you want to go to class, don't sit down, don't keep sleeping till you sleep out of time, till you are not able to rush. You wake up now, stand up. That's how to take action. You wake up, you stand up, go ahead and do your devotion, go ahead and do your house chores, go ahead and prepare for the day. If you are to go to classes, go ahead and do that. If you have, if you even go to class and there are maybe the lecturer is not there, go ahead and do something else that is meaningful. So if you already have a plan for the day, you will not just wake up, you will not go and wake up by, maybe your plan is to wake up and do your devotion by 5, then you now woke up by 9 to start doing those things. It will, that's when you start rushing and you will not be able to get anything done. And don't forget that, make sure you have a list of productive things you want to do. Make sure you have, the list you have, the daily routine you have, make sure you have productive things to do. So it will bring me to my next point. Having learned that you should take action, then something very, very important, you should know that nobody is coming to do these things for you. Nobody is coming to take the action for you. Nobody will come and do your devotion for you. Nobody will come and do the house chores for you. Nobody will come, as a student, nobody will come and wash your place for you. You have to learn to stand up, get up from the comfort and go ahead and do those things you want to do. Then it's bringing me to my next point, which is making it happen. After you have dealt with procrastination, after you have gotten your priorities right, after you are taking action, or after you have started taking action, make sure you get it happen. Make sure you make it happen. Strive for the happening of those things you want to achieve. You will not just sit down there and not trying to you're not trying out things to make what you are doing move forward. Take for instance an entrepreneur that wants to start a business, or an entrepreneur that started a business. Don't forget, this entrepreneur started this business from the scratch. The entrepreneur started the business from nothing. And what should be the end goal for this entrepreneur? The end goal for this person should be that I want to see myself achieve this. I want to see myself do this in 6 months. I want to see myself achieve this in 3 months, in 1 year, all of these things. But if this entrepreneur, when she started the business, when he started the business, don't forget that the thing on this person is, I'm hoping I will get to this point by this time. I'm hoping I will get to this point by this time. But I will tell you the real truth. The real truth is that this person definitely wants, something good, something achievable, something that imagination would have wanted this person to say, this is what I want to achieve in 1 month, this is what I want to achieve in 2 months, this is what I want to achieve in 3 months. So you will not just be hoping, you will not be hoping and you will be sitting down. You will get something doing, you would strive to make it happen. You will facilitate the happening of those things. Then this point will bring me to, this is the last point, and is like the center of everything I've said, which is that you should be self-centered. You should be God-centered instead of being self-centered. Being self-centered would, you know, self-centered person will always, everything you want to do is always about yourself. But being God-centered person, being a God-centered person would make you, you know, everything you want to do. Your confidence is in God. You know, your ability to do things is because God has shown you mercy. You know, everything you are striving to do is because God is there for you. God is the center of it all. If you are a God-centered person, then you will know that you are seeking God first above every other thing. If you're a God-centered person, it will mean that God is just all in all for you. It's just all that you have. Everything you need is just because you have this person of God. You know, living the life of being a God-centered person, to don't forget what that says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, every other thing will be added. So as Christians, as believers that will be working in God's purpose for our life, we should, you know, seek the former than seeking the latter, because seeking the former will bring us to the point of getting the latter, if you understand. And to buttress this point, I'll be using Jesus Christ as an example. He's the perfect example, and I will just be using an example of when he lived on earth, when he came in human form and lived among humans. Then there were distractions, you know, there were several things, but I believe he kept looking ahead. He was looking above all of those things, and you know, there is a goal for him coming. There is an end point to everything he came on earth to do. And I see that, you know, he lived, you know, this flawless life, and he was able to achieve something. He was able to achieve what he came to achieve at the end of the day. So he's the perfect example, and you know, he's just the best illustration for all the points I've been trying to bring to you since. So while he lived, he had distractions, and we can see that even from those distractions, he was able to withdraw from all of those things. He was able to withdraw from the crowd. He was able to withdraw from his disciple. He was able to withdraw from, he had women flocking around him. He was able to withdraw from those things and to, you know, to seek a time alone to be with his Father. So we should, you know, live, you know, this life where we are able to say that, if we say we are God-centered, we are able to say that, okay, let's, the example I was using now, you should be able to say that while he was alive, if you are a Christian, while he was alive, how would he have responded to setting his priorities right? How would he have responded to not procrastinating? How would he have how would he have responded to his daily routine? He had them. How would he have responded to making, you know, things achievable? So we should, you know, move forward to that point where we are living, you know, a God-centered life, where everything we are doing is just God-centered, is centered on him, because he, you know, he gave us, we are in him, and he gave us the ability to be able to achieve these things. So I've come to the end of the video, and thank you for watching to the end. If you find this video very educating, then you can do well to share with your friends, and please subscribe to this channel, hit on the subscription button, and do well guys in my next video.